I don't know, but in Nigeria now, you have to bring comedy or musicians or hip hop. I don't know if you are familiar with what I'm trying to describe. I don't know, because I've been there for 32 years. So to me, these are new things, because I was not living the Nigerian life. I was living just among Europeans here. But now I started getting to know Nigerians better. I am shocked, because when I was there, nothing like that was there.
You see, like I said before, when we did the first, the part 1 of this review of Thinking Series, I said, people tell me that I'm too serious.
Yes. Even your wife said that many times.
Yeah, people tell me that I'm too serious. You know what I've come to realize? When people are hiding from reality, they look for something to occupy their mind, to hide away from the reality. And one of the ways is through unnecessary entertainment and jesting. The Bible warns us about unnecessary jesting. The truth is this: any serious Christian cannot be a jester, neither will you enjoy watching jesting. Why? Because the Bible makes us understand that we are in a warfare. Whether we like it or not, we are in a warfare, but we do know that our warfare is not against a fellow man. But our warfare is against spiritualities, it's against principalities and powers. And when the Bible is talking about principalities and powers, it's talking about those things that takes hold of your mind. That's why when we look at 2 Corinthians chapter 2, from verse 4, we say that, for the weapon of our warfare is not carnal, but mighty through God, to the pulling down of strongholds, to the pulling down of every imagination that exalts itself against the things of God. So what is he talking about here? What are you conceptualizing in your mind? Is your concept of happiness, your concept of peace, is your concept of relaxation jesting? If it is jesting, then you become profane, because you can never pay attention to things that are serious. You see, this is why you see that people cannot pay attention to things that are serious.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
It is the trick of the devil. It is part of the warfare that the devil is waging against the church, and people are falling for it. So when you get serious, you become the bad guy. Because they cannot relate except there is a form of entertainment. There is a form of jesting. But those things, what does those things do? They appeal to your animalistic instinct. They appeal to your senses. So you completely miss God. And the interesting thing is this. When we get there, when we're talking about assumption, when you assume that every thinking is based on assumption, if you never go beyond the point, if you don't get past the point of assuming, you are stuck in this mode. The principalities and powers that controls this world, they take hold of your mind.
Yeah.
And then you waste your time on things that only appeal to your senses, that makes you comfortable. You see, when I said I love challenges, I love things that makes me a little uncomfortable. I don't want too much comfort. Why? Because too much comfort makes you lax, makes you relax. Let's check in the scripture. Why do we think God programmed the world we live in such that every Christian will have to pass through trials and difficulties? Because he knows that too much comfort will make you lax.
I have a book. It's not yet in English. It's in Russian. It's called The Greatest Disability in Life, Comfort.
Yes. So that is why you see people so much crave for comfort. They don't want anything to do with anything in the zone that discomfort them. Hence, they heap for themselves this type of environment and this type of behavior to keep them in that mode. Not knowing that when you live like this, you are actually not living, you are dead. You are dead. Like the book of Romans said, the book of Romans chapter 8 said that if you sow to the flesh, you will of the flesh reap corruption. If you feed your flesh every time, that is what comedy is all about. You feed in the flesh. That is what entertainment is all about. You feed in your flesh. There is nothing about Christianity that has anything to do with entertainment.
Especially jesting.
Jesting. Let me pull this out of here. Do you know that Christianity is rooted in Jewish religion? Whether we like it or not, Jesus was a Jew. All right?
Yep.
He lived to fulfill the Jewish law, the laws that was given to the Jews for the sake of all human race. In their tradition, do you know that there is no acting?
Wow.
No acting. Why? Because there is no such thing as acting in the spirit realm. What? That people don't get it. This is why most of the Hollywood so-called stars, they all get messed up. If you act so long, after a while, your spirit becomes confused. Because there is a great connection between your spirit and your mind. Every time you're taking on a role of what you are not, after a while you get confused. So when we seek for entertainment, when we seek for enjoyment only, when we seek for jesting, when we seek for all these things,
comedy,
you strip life. You strip life. Actually, the Holy Spirit don't deal with that. He walks away.
If the Holy Spirit doesn't deal with that, how come church service, you've got to have a comedian?
That is what I'm saying, because they have all sold themselves to their fleshly desires and lust, which is seeking for comfort in every way possible. That is why you see they want to collect money from people so that they will be comfortable. And they try to back it up with the scripture, saying that it is important as a Christian that you must be very wealthy. The question is, they don't even understand the meaning of wealth. They don't even understand the meaning of riches. So when you look at the scripture, the Bible speaks about godliness with contentment is great gain.
Yeah.
They don't even understand that anymore. In the book of Genesis, I think it's in Genesis, around Genesis chapter 27, the Bible said that Abraham, as wealthy as Abraham was, as wealthy as he was, the Bible said that he was not looking for a city built by hand. He saw beyond all these things here. But he was looking for a city whose maker and builder is God. That is in Hebrews. Paul spoke about that later in the book of Hebrews, in Hebrews chapter 11. As wealthy as he was, the Bible said that he gave gift to all his concubines. That is in Genesis, I think around 27, I'm not very sure now. He gave gift to all his concubines. But the Bible said he gave all that he had to Isaac. I ask people, if Abraham gave all that he had to Isaac, where did he find the gift from that he gave to the concubines? If you gave all you had now to somebody else, where are you going to have other things that you call gift to give to other people? Because all that Abraham really had was his covenant with God. Every other thing was secondary. That passed on to Isaac. So we have to understand this. Not until Christians begin, not until Nigerian Christians begin to understand that what has been sold to them in these different churches is not Christianity at all. It's hedonistic, sensual, fleshly, greedy religion that has nothing to do with Jesus. And that's why we see all these things going on. And not until they get it and begin to seek for what is real, all this problem we are seeing will not change. Will not change.